Hello guys, welcome to today's live stream. It brings me great joy to introduce you to this month's profit and loss. So in today's video, what we are going to talk about is we are going to look at how our P&L statement has been for the month of October. So we've done a great profit in the month of October. So let us see what that is, and let us go ahead and look at all of the profits and losses and everything that we have done for the month. Okay. So let me just go ahead and share my screen. All right, so I think you guys can see my screen right now. So I want to start off by first explaining a little bit about what we did last month. So in October, we actually shifted from one of my old accounts to the new accounts. Okay, so this is the verified PNL for the old accounts. So for 3rd October, second was a holiday. So right from 3rd to 26th of October, I was trading on this account. Okay. And then from the 27th, uh, let's see. Yeah, so we've started with small lots, and then from the 27th, I think. Okay, this is for the iron fly. So this was the last day we took the trade, 23rd October. So from the 24th, here you should start seeing all the profits being captured. Okay, so that is how the account has been shifted. So we look at the verified PNL for both the accounts. Okay. So this is the primary first account that I always used to use. So this account has a profit of 26,000 rupees. There were a lot of losses in this month. So for example, there was a 1,10,000 profit. There's a 75,000 loss. There's another 62,000 profit. There's a 47,000 loss. Then there's a 1,08,000 profit. There's a 62,000 loss. So all in all, it was very up, plus 1 day, minus 1 day, all throughout the month, and I ended with 26,000 right up until the 26th of October, or rather the 23rd of October. Okay. From here, I went on and started trading in this account. So initially, we just put a demo trade to see if everything's working in the account. So this was great. Then we started from here on out. If you see from the 23rd, we have made a total profit of 2,40,000. Okay. So that's 2,40,000 plus uh, to 26,000. So that's a total profit of, so let us just quickly calculate it. So that's 2,26,000 divided by 48 or 49,000. But when we first started the month, it was close to 42 lakhs. That was our capital into 100. So this is the percentile that we have, 5.33 percentile. This is using all the strategies that we had. Okay. Now, if you see, that was a great performance for the month of October. This is actually one of my highest, you know, uh, sort of profits that we have seen in a single month. So this has been great. Now let us talk about the second part of the discussion. We'll talk about what strategies sort of helped us in creating these returns that we are able to see. Okay. So for that, I will go ahead and use Stockmark. So within Stockmark, you can go ahead and start building strategies. So I will go to simulator and let's talk about the strategy that I did today and my today's PNL. Okay. So today I have made a total loss on the account today. So I've also published the same on my Twitter handle. So if you are new to the channel and if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We do make monthly videos on verified PNLs. We do make strategy videos. We come live and trade almost every day. So this is the post that I had about my current day's PNL, and I post all the daily PNLs in on my Twitter handle. So that is at Nihant Guntur. That's just my name. So this was the PNL for today. 55,000 was the total loss. That's a minus 1.11% here. And you can actually click to see the link of the PNL and everything. Okay. So let us look at what we did today morning and let us see how that played out. So exactly at 9:20, I'm going to sell the uh, 480 rupees call option, and I'm going to sell 450 rupees put option. And for these, I'm going to buy a couple of options as hedges. You cannot also buy hedges if you have the margin, and you can avoid the hedges if you do have the margin, because we are not leaving it overnight, right? So now each of these legs will have a 20% stop loss. Now, these are some things not as a fixed rule. You will have to define based on the market's volatility. You'll have to see how big moves the market is making. You can use indicators like average true range or ADX to actually figure this out. But say as a test case scenario, you take a 20% stop loss on both sides. So in today's case, what has happened was we went ahead and we hit the stop loss at one of the points, right? So I'm going 5 minutes. So if you see on the market, obviously started going up in the first half. Like for example, there you go. You see that one of our legs has hit its stop loss at, and this is with one lot. So say for example, 46 lots is what we do with. So one leg has a loss of 75,000. This is because it went to 564. It's actually 24. It will end up at 20% only because this will be in the live market. The other leg is in a similar profit as well. So totally we are in a 3,000 profit. Now we have a call sell, which means we need the market to start going down from here. But obviously, as we know today, that is something that did not happen. So we will be moving this stop loss to cost. Okay. So I'll just put it as 1 point. Okay. Save alert. So I'm running this. See, slowly market started going up and we are on a call sell, right? Just because we are on a call sell, we'll actually start losing money as the market goes up. Okay. And market slowly started going up. The time is 11 o'clock right now. Then market kept on going up after a while. So let's look at the 5 minute chart for today. You see, after this point, which is after 11:20, 11:40, 11:50, 12 o'clock, so on and so forth, the market kept going up. So here's where you'll have a chance that your stop loss will again hit at the entry point, right? So this one will hit. So let us see what happens. Totally, we are right now in a loss of 5,000 rupees. If we had executed this today in the morning, profit of 25,000, 18,000, so on and so forth. We will run this till 255. That's when I exit my positions. Usually it's till 3, but 255, I've seen that it works better in my experience. So we are almost there. I think we can almost anticipate what's going to happen. The market has gone up towards the ending, so it will probably stop at a break even, and that is what has happened today, right? So this is the end of the day. You see, we ended with a loss of 31,000. Okay, in the real world situation, that is the loss that you can anticipate for this trade today. Now, what is the reason for it? Let us quickly understand. If you see in the whole day today, the market has made many V-shaped moves, right? The market has gone down initially, and then the market started going up again. Then the market has again come down significantly, and these are not small moves. If you look at the distance between these moves, that has a significant 120 to 150 point difference. Okay, so say somewhere along here. So that's 42,585 and that is 42,800, right? So that's easily a 200 point difference between these moves. So let's give and take 20 points up and down. That's a 120 point difference like we discussed. So that's a significant difference when you're playing with a 20% stop loss. Now here's where, depending on the market volatility, you might have to increase your stop loss to 30%, 50%, sometimes 10%, 20%. That is a call that you will have to take as a part of your back testing. So this is the strategy that I'm using, and it's been great so far. So if you have any doubts about this, I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it. I also do another iron fly strategy that I've made an extensive video about. So if you are interested in the iron fly strategy, then please do look at the old videos on the account and you will actually find the iron fly strategy. Now, the last part is we will talk about what new things am I trying to learn for as a part of this next week's developments, right? So I will share something with you. This is something that I'm also working on. So day-wise split of how the profits and losses are looking like, right? So for example, I'm trying to build a strategy that has a even lesser drawdown compared to what I currently have. So the reason for my big drawdown is my loss is 20% of 500, uh, you know, average 500 price, right? So that equals to 100 rupees. So anytime I lose, even if the market moves by 20%, which is not 20%, sorry, which is if the option price moves by 20%, which is very easily it can happen, right? So in that scenario, when the Vega is really shooting up, then this 500 strategy is giving losses, and this is something that I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to reduce the losses. As of now, it's a positive EV strategy, but I'm trying to bring down the losses. So as a part of this, I figured, okay, why are we selling 500 options? Why can't we start selling 200 options? So this is something I'm still testing out. I have no clarity on the strategy. I'm just building it as we go. So essentially, you can also sell a 200, close to 200 call and puts, and then buy hedges for it. Okay, just like okay, here I'm going to clear this. Let's say we start this at 9:20 again. So this is the strategy that I'm actually working on. Say I will sell this, I will go ahead and sell this, right? And this will come with a higher potential of a stop loss. So 20% stop loss on this is just 40 points, right? When you compare with 100 points to 40 points, there is a more scope for you to play with. So this is something I'm looking at. It comes with its own cons, a small movement also. Like for example, in the 500 strategy, 100-point movement will be effective for us, but here a 20, 30-point movement also will be effective. So that's something I'm trying to wrap my logic around, and let's see if there are some days that favors this versus some days that favors that. So these are things I'm exploring. I will keep you posted on this new strategy. If you do like this content and if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you have a great trading session tomorrow. Uh, Thank you so much.